Hey everyone, it's Kim and welcome back to Bookmarks and Breadsticks. Welcome back. Welcome back to Bookmarks and Breadsticks. I can't believe it's almost October. My birthday is almost here and I am so excited for the month of October. I am excited and loving these fall feelings, these fall vibes. But per usual, it's time to talk about my TBR. Now, as you guys know, I am still unwrapping and my main goal is to unwrap books throughout the remainder of the year. I also know that the nonfiction November readathon is coming soon. I cannot wait to see what those prompts are. So for October, I am gonna keep it pretty light. I have a carryover from last month, Conscious Capitalism, that I really wanted to read. I just finished filming my presentation for the Collaborate Summit, and this really had me inspired to finish this book. Next up is another carryover that's been floating around my shelves, and I don't know if I should wrap it again or put it away. Sorry if I'm going in and out of focus, but that is Pickled, Potted, and Canned. This is about fermentation. Whew, almost dropped that. So those are the only two carryover books or just books that have been on a table somewhere that I wanted to get to this month in October. So let's unwrap two more. Okay, this one is 97 Orchard, an edible history of 5 immigrant families in one New York tenement, by Jane Ziegelman. Let me read the back for you. Ooh, I got this at Open Books for $4. Go me. Okay. In 97 Orchard, Jane Ziegelman explores the culinary life that was the heart and soul of the New York's. Let me try that again. In 97 Orchard, Jane Ziegelman explores the culinary life that was the heart and soul of New York's Lower East Side around the turn of the 20th century. A city within a city where Germans, Irish, Italians, and Eastern European Jews attempted to forge a new life. Through the experiences of 5 families, all of them residents of 97 Orchard Street, Ziegelman takes readers on a vivid and unforgettable tour from impossibly cramped tenement apartments, down dimly lit stairwells, beyond the front stoops where housewives congregated, and out into the hubbub of the dirty, teeming streets. Ziegelman shows how immigrant cooks brought their ingenuity to the daily task of feeding their families, preserving traditions from home, but always ready to improvise. 97 Orchards lays bare the roots of our collective culinary heritage. I am pretty excited about this one. I am a child of an immigrant, so the immigrant experience is always something I want to learn more about and read more about, especially when it comes to food. And the second book I'm going to unwrap, maybe I unintentionally, but I picked 2 pretty thin books to read for October. The 10th Muse, My Life in Food by Judith Jones. This is the legendary editor of the, she was the editor who helped edit, Julia Child's Mastering the Art of French Cooking. So this is all about her life. Wow, my camera battery is already dead. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back with a fresh camera battery and I was just talking about the 10th Muse, My Life in Food. So this is Judith Jones. You're probably wondering, who is Judith Jones? So let me read the back for you. From the legendary editor who helped shape modern cookbook publishing, one of the food world's most admired figures, comes this evocative and inspiring memoir. Living in Paris after World War II, Judith Jones broke free of the bland American food and reveled in everyday French culinary delights. On returning to the States, she published Julia Child's Mastering the Art of French Cooking, and a new world now opened up to Jones as she discovered, with her husband, Evan, the delights of American food, publishing some of the culinary luminaries of the 20th century, from Julia Child, James Beard, and MFA Fisher to Claudia Roden, Edna Lewis, and Lydia Bosnach. Here also are 50 of Jones's favorite recipes collected over a lifetime of cooking, each with its own story and special tips. So I think that this is a really great opportunity to learn about how editors and publishing also played a role in shaping what is American cuisine today, specifically Judith Jones and her role. So I'm very, very excited and I'm glad I unwrapped this one. And finally, I always give myself the opportunity to read fiction because I am a mood reader. But there is one book I wanted to get to because Rosaline Lim just published her second book. So I need to read her first book, Natalie Tan's book of Luck and Fortune. So this is, first off, a really fun cover. I've had this for a little while. I think I got it for $5 at Open Books. And this is about Natalie returning home to discover that the San Francisco Chinatown that she grew up with is not as wonderful as she remembers, and that her family's restaurant is, that she's actually inherited her grandmother's restaurant. So the restaurant is not doing that well. But I guess that there's like a level of, or an element of fortune telling in this. The neighborhood seer reads that the restaurant's fortune in leaves. Natalie must cook 3 recipes from her grandmother's cookbook to aid her struggling neighbors before the restaurant will succeed. Unfortunately, Natalie has no desire to help them try to turn things around. She resents the local shopkeepers for leaving her alone to take care of her agoraphobic mother when she was growing up. But the support of a surprising new friend and a budding romance, Natalie starts to realize that maybe her neighbors really have been there for her all along. So I am super, super excited, and I really want to get to this one since, like I mentioned earlier, Rosaline Lim has a new book that's either out or just coming out. So I really want to make sure that I can get caught up on her backlog, essentially. Okay, so that is my very short TBR for the month of October. Like I mentioned before, I'm trying to keep it nice and easy because we know that Nonfiction November is coming, and that is going to be a crazy reading month. If you haven't already, I would love for you to hit like and subscribe. And all of the books that I've mentioned throughout this TBR can be found in my bookshop.org affiliate shop. I have the links down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.